Hello, budget besties. Welcome to today's video. It is Zero-Based Budget Girl, and I did that in the wrong order. But you know what? It is what it is. You get the gist. I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend. I'm filming this on a Monday, which is a bit weird. I typically don't film this early in the week, but I just know that. See, I was already setting my mind up to be bad because I was looking at my budget and I have a couple overspent categories that need to be fixed. And I'm like, and I have some transactions that need to be put in. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll wait till the end of the week because we're probably going to get paid at the end of the week and I'll just fix the overspent stuff with our ready to assign money when we get our paycheck at the end of the week and everything will be good. But no, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop doing that. That's not the vibes. That's not how this is supposed to go. So, I'm fixing the budget now and we're doing this the right way. So today's video, I'm going to be putting in a couple of transactions, not too many. And then we're going to be fixing the overspent categories that are going to come from some of these here said transactions that I need to put in. It's not a whole lot. It really isn't. But like I said, I was already setting my mind up to be like, it's fine. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it for the end of the week. And cover it later. But no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So anyway, grab a snack or whatever, kick back, relax, and let's get into this. I already want to say my feelings are a little bit hurt, like looking at this reflect tab, like how is it's only 7 days in the month and we've already spent $1,800. That's kind of whack. But you know what? It's fine. Keep telling myself it's fine. Because we shouldn't be spending that much more money the rest of this month. If you're new here, I'm expecting a baby. We are now in the single digits till my due date. So I should have a baby anytime now, soon, possibly, depending. I don't know when he's gonna come, but he's on his way. So that explains like the kiddos again. Baby got a lot of money. A lot of things went for baby this month so far. Yeah. So this is stuff like anything that's related to my pregnancy and or for the baby, like stuff for the baby, diapers, whatever, clothes, furniture, whatever. It all just goes into baby category. So some of this stuff is probably like most of the stuff is probably stuff for baby and or maybe like postpartum like type things for me. And then I had some nursing bras. And I know this brand carries big mommy milker bras, so I went with them because your girl got some big old tiggles. So, and yeah, I bought like 6 of them, and they were like in a little pack. So it was a little deal. It was a little deal. It was like 3 for $115, $120, something like that. So I bought like two packs, 3 packs, 6 total. So they're expensive, pretty pricey, but they're good quality. They feel nice. They fit, which is important because finding bras that fit has always been a struggle for me. I can never find a bra that fits no matter what. Anyway, and then we hired a doula and I'm going all hippie. I'm getting my placenta encapsulated and things like this. So that was the fee to do that. But yeah, anyway, so a lot of big purchases for baby in this early half of the month, but I don't foresee us really buying much else for baby for the rest of the month. Maybe might need some diapers, maybe. But that's about it. Baby's pretty much set for the most part. I believe so. I don't expect to spend much else on baby. Anyway, this is not the point of the video. Sorry, I got distracted. The point of the video is adding transactions. Okay, rambling. Okay, so let's hop over into our joint savings account. There's nothing really going on over here. This is random transfer of $5. Transfer from our checking. Info. Yes, of $5.52. We have like the little rollover thing where our checking account rolls over, like collects the change or whatever on transactions, and then once it hits $5, it transfers it to our savings account. I turned that on like a billion years ago and forgot about it. But that's all that is. So Let's go ahead and reconcile this. This balance is correct. And then over here, we need to add in a Zelle payment. My husband paid somebody. I don't know. I think he's been doing this training thing the past like 3 weeks. And I think somebody, one of the people, I don't know, wanted to like do a breakfast for everybody or something. So pitched in some money to go towards that for his airmen. That's $20 there. I'm gonna put that under his U.S. Air Force thing / uniform because we don't have any money left in potluck. Right now, there's nothing budgeted in like potluck or like giving at the moment. So, that's just where it's gonna have to go. I mean, it was work related, so I feel like that's the next most appropriate category is putting it in his little work category. All right, so we should have $2,427.06. That's correct. Nice. Okay. Next up, let's get into these credit cards, baby. First up is the Chase card. And all I have to add here right now is an Amazon purchase. Why's my caps lock on? Okay, sorry. And this one is going to be a split transaction for a total of, I didn't write the total down. Okay. So we're just going to do it this way. This one is a split with medical stuff and gardening. Yikes. Yeah, so gardening is about to be overspent. I'll tell you that right now. So $8 for medical thing. I don't remember what it was, but that's where I put it. And then $32.08 towards gardening. So it was a total of $40.08 on Amazon. And there's that first little overspent category I told you we was gonna have to fix. Our balance now is $391.32, which is correct. Next up is our American Express. There's only one transaction on here right now. If you know the McDonald's lore over here, you know that this is disappointing. I had an appointment last week, an ultrasound appointment. So I get ultrasound appointments every week right now, and so I had my appointment. I waited an hour for the appointment because they were behind. So I'm sitting at the hospital for an entire hour past my appointment time. So at this point, I'm like annoyed because I mean, like, I understand getting behind, all that, that's cool. But I wish you would just like, at least tell me, like, when I get there, like, hey, we're running behind, it's gonna be a while. Like, just let me know, you know, like that's what annoys me. It's like I'm just sitting there and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Like y'all knew y'all were behind. Like when I came and I signed the paper to ensure that all my information was still the same. When you came out there, girl, you knew you were behind. Why didn't you just tell me, hey, I'm behind, we're behind, it might be a while, it's gonna be a wait, you know, like, so I was annoyed. And then my actual appointment itself was like 10 minutes. Like, baby was cooperative, the girl was able to get everything she needed to see, like, first try. I'm like, bro, I waited an hour for this. Oh, I was so annoyed. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get French fries and there's like this Fanta, like, slushy frozen drinks. I don't know, they're so good, but I was like, I'm treating myself to French fries and a slushy after that because it's some bull. So yeah, that's how I ended up at McDonald's. One of these days I'm gonna make it without going to McDonald's. You know, it's gonna be after baby's here because, you know, it's the baby that makes me want to go to McDonald's because, like I said in the past, if you've been following the me and McDonald's lore and this pregnancy, then you know that I don't even like McDonald's. It's the baby that likes McDonald's. So, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I am developing a addiction to their fries. The fries do be bussin'. Because every time they fresh, every time I go, they are fresh and salty. Okay, sorry, rambling. We're not gonna go on a McDonald's TED Talk right now. Okay. Next up, let's put in some transactions on my US bank card. First up is the commissary. I feel like since I haven't done any of these like transaction like type videos in a while, it's been a minute since like I've said the word commissary. But we spent $67.05 on this trip at the commissary. And that goes to week 1 of groceries, which is now overspent. Oops. And you know what? I'm pretty sure like 20 of that was like sushi, like commissary sushi, which is pathetic. But man, that sushi be busting sometimes. I only get it cooked though because, you know, pregnancy. Let's go to the gas station. Your girl had to get some gas, which is like I typically only fill up my gas tank like once every like 2 months, but I've been driving a lot lately into town because of all my appointments I've been having. I have like weekly ultrasound appointments plus like weekly OB appointments, and they're always on different days. Town, like the hospital's like 30 minutes away, so I've been driving a lot back and forth into town and back home. Normally my husband would like drive me to these appointments, but he's been so busy with this training and exercise thing, he hasn't been able to go with me so these last couple of weeks, but he's done with it now. So these next appointments, he's back to being my chauffeur. And then lastly, Starbucks, which is also another place I typically do not visit, but like I said earlier, we hired a doula, and that is where she likes to meet for like our chats and things. So yeah, we've been going to Starbucks a little bit lately. So I'm gonna put that under baby. Originally I was gonna put that under like, oh shit, because I didn't plan for this, but you know what, it's a meeting with the doula, and the doula's for the baby. So I'm sorry, baby, you bought mommy a coffee this week. But yeah, okay, so that looks good. Now we're gonna hop into our budget and fix these overspent categories and be good and not wait for our paycheck to just cover it with to be assigned. So we're going to fix gardening. I think the right thing to do is to cover this overspending with my own fun money, because I mean, gardening's it's what I'm doing. So I think this is the correct move here. So we're gonna cover it with my fun money. And then groceries, I bet you $5 right here. If I would just eat this $20 off into like something else for that sushi that we did not need but we wanted, groceries would have been fine. But I'm thinking we'll probably just go ahead and just take it from week 3 of groceries for now, and then we'll refill that with our next check for week 3, because I yoinked money from it last time too to cover overspending in groceries. So we'll just have to remember to refill week 3 again. Week 3 is just we just got our little punching bag for right now, but it's fine. It's all groceries. So yeah, all right, that's what we're gonna do, week 3, and stop that. All right, we're good to go now. Everything's fixed, everything's on track. We're not being bad by overspending and then covering it with new money. We're shifting and moving money that we already have currently. We're being good. You're being good. All right. Yep. Okay. Cool beans. Well, friends, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of today's video. I hope that you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you in your part of the world when you're watching this. I hope that your April budget is budgeting how you want it to be. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.